What's up, everyone? Mitchell J, the Scaredy Cat Guide, and let's talk about how crypto is a little quiet right now. And this is important because the bottom line is you don't need to always be doing something. This is why I prefer active trading or position trading over daily intraday trading because there's not always something to do. And when you're forcing action and forcing trades, you generally are just churning and wasting money. So let's take a quick look at what's going on with Bitcoin. As you can see, looking at the chart a few days ago, we finally busted out of what became a ginormous triangle pattern because we had this descending channel, and then we have the long-term uptrend line, and we finally essentially, after breaking out and failing, and then testing the uptrend line, we have essentially pushed out of it again, and now we are consolidating. So the question is Bitcoin consolidating to make a push higher and try and surpass the 200-day moving average again, or are we going to come back and test this uptrend line? So at this point, essentially, we can kind of get rid of these. And now you can see like the triangle pattern that we ended up getting on the daily chart. So we get rid of these, and all I really care about now is this long-term uptrend line, which you see, once, twice, three, four. Clearly, this uptrend line is our long-term uptrend line. It's what basically has kept us intact in terms of price appreciation. So now we're at about 8K on that. And if you look, there is a lot of support and price action at 8K. You can see, looking at the dashed line from my cursor, you can see back in mid-November, back here, took a break after a move, consolidated before we went parabolic. That happened around 8K. Then again, when we bounced, little pullback before we went higher, around 8K. Same thing here. Where were we bouncing? Fighting around 8K, bounced off the uptrend line. So this is mainly what I'm paying attention to. This is the longer term view for me, and that's what we need to maintain. So basically, by doing that, we have our upside and downside targets. We know our downside risk is essentially around 8,000. If we crack 8K, that will not be good. That leaves us open to test these prior lows. And if we continue to hold it, that'll eventually will push us up to this 200-day moving average, and then we'll have a battle there. But upside, you're looking at the 200-day moving average around 9,300. If we can surpass that, then we make a run at the psychological level of 10K and then these prior tops. And that's it. That's how simple we need to keep it. Everyone gets crazy with the Fibonacci levels and MACD and stochastics and all that. No. All you need is price action, volume, and how to understand and recognize support and resistance, and then basically just basic trend lines. That is all you need to essentially give yourself somewhat of an edge when you're investing in crypto, because not everyone wants to trade actively, but some people want to build a position, and it's smart to build a position using support as buy entries and resistance as a possible place to take some off and then add on a pullback. Remember that. You want to essentially sell on rips and buy on dips. So this is a rip, and then obviously these are dips. These are dips. So even if you do that, doesn't mean every dip you buy is going to be a positive investment, a positive trade. It just means you're buying at a better price point. Because the bottom line is, like for instance, even like this rip here, when we skyrocketed, if you're buying here, you're buying at 16, almost 17K, right? You bought on a rip, not good. Pullback, where do we go? We really didn't get a true bounce until here. I mean, this is a hiccup. This isn't even a big bounce. But even if you buy on the dip, you get the reversal candle. And this is actually the U-turn pattern that I love, that I often trade. And you're getting in here. You're getting in at 11.5 instead of getting in at almost 17. How much better position you are, especially with Bitcoin being down at 8,500. How much better of a position are you in? And all you need is essentially one up move to these prior tops, and you're even. As opposed to if you're holding the bag up here at 17K. This is why you want to do simple, basic principles when it comes to crypto. So those are the things I like to talk about. I like to keep it simple. This doesn't need to be rocket science, and it's all about learning the principles and understanding what your upside and downside price targets are, and then just acting accordingly. And that doesn't mean you have to do something every single day. That might happen once a week, a few times a week, once a day. It all varies depending on the price action. Obviously, more volatility, more things to do. Less volatility, less to do. So that's really it. I'm going to take a look at Litecoin real quick before I let you go. Litecoin is acting much like Bitcoin. So with Litecoin, we bounced off this 200-day moving average, and you can see this line I have drawn. This is essentially the nearest support resistance line. So that is my next price target. I would like to see Litecoin at least test that on this bounce, but we are struggling to move. We got this little bounce and we're going sideways. So the question is, with both Bitcoin and Litecoin, is this sideways consolidation gearing up for a move higher, or is it just the buyers running out of gas and we're going to end up pulling back and testing these lows again? So that is what we're watching out for, and that's as simple as it needs to get. There's been plenty of news coming through on crypto every day. A lot of it seems negative. I think in the long term, a lot of it's positive. So I'll get into that in future videos as I see things that really grab my attention. As you can see, I get a news feed right here in my charts. Um, and That's about it. So we'll see you on the next video, and I will put a link in the show notes to the Scaredy Cat Guide in Investing in Cryptocurrency course, which basically teaches you these principles that I kind of use when I'm charting, and then also I'll throw the free ebook, the Scaredy Cat Guide to Knowing What the Heck Bitcoin Is. That is just a free ebook. That is like a complete beginner's. What is Bitcoin? What is the blockchain? So if you are kind of right at the start and don't even understand how crypto works or what the blockchain is, that'll get you started, gives you all the resources, lets you know what wallets are, how to buy and sell. It's really actually not rocket science. So that's why I wanted to break it down in a nice, simple, quick ebook. All right, well, we'll see you on the next video.